I'm with Dr. Horniak. He's one of the most eminent personalities in nanotechnology. He's actually the director in AIT, one of the foremost institutes in Asia and around the world in technology. He's got a PhD from University of Colorado. Colorado State University has been in the frontiers of nanotechnology. I really want to thank Doctor for coming to India and teaching Indian students. It's been a pleasure. So, how do you explain your experience with VIT, and what do you feel how nanotechnology is going to change the world going forward, specifically in India?
Okay, two good questions, and they're both related. My experience at VIT over the last 3 or 4 years has been excellent. There's no question about it. My peers here have made me welcome, and I felt very well that I can contribute to their curriculum and also to research programs. We've had a relationship, AIT has had a relationship with VIT for approximately 6 years. Dr. Javadi has come over and taught a course called Intellectual Property Technology Management for AIT in our nanotechnology department, which is important because it brings to the student something greater than just the technology, but how to manage that technology and what to do with it. So we have a good relationship with VIT in that regard. Later on, they invited me to come to AIT to give a course called Nanotechnology and Nanomaterials, and that was also well received. And I think that's a tradition now that we do. We try to do every year. I think we've done it now for 3 years in a row. So these kinds of programs are something that I felt very much as a part of VIT. So I'm very happy with the relationship. Most recently, I just came for the conference, IEEE Conference on Information. And speaking with the Dean of the Electronics Engineering Department, they want to now incorporate nanotechnology-based subject matter into their curriculum. And they feel that this kind of curriculum is necessary for students to expand their outlook on what is happening in their field. Obviously, that with miniaturization and all the new computer algorithms that are being developed, that times are changing. The silicon era is winding down a little bit because you can only make silicon so small. Now we need other materials and even beyond to the atomic and molecular scale to be able to store information. So they were very excited about the prospect of incorporating how nanotechnology is going to impact their particular field, especially in the electronics field. So I feel the conference, of course, was fantastic, and I was honored to be a keynote speaker for the conference and be able to relay this information to students and faculty and administrators as well.
So, Professor, thanks a lot. So, you have been one of the forerunners in terms of technology in nanospace. You've written a lot of academic papers, you've published a lot of books, and like I do remember your classic words, which I'll say, the laws of classical physics do not obey at the quantum level. So, I've been deep interested in the quantum physics part. Would you like to say that maybe the curve is sort of almost saturated at the quantum level, or still there's a lot of things you think which are to be innovated?
Well, like I think it was Richard Feynman, or one of these famous physicists, say that everyone should find quantum mechanics shocking, especially if you understand it. So we're just beginning to understand quantum physics, and the idea of using nanomaterials now to probe the theories of quantum physics, that's now very exciting. Other aspects are like even in the realm of thermodynamics, where they have found that there are violations to the second law of thermodynamics, which people thought was inviolable. Now it turns out that it is indeed violated at short time scales and short distances. So these kinds of things are being explored by nanomaterials. The world of nanometrology is going to be incredibly based on a lot of quantum mechanical principles, where Planck's constant and the elementary charge are able to define all of the physical constants. But these are the exciting things coming by the interface. We call that nanomaterials lie at the interface between classical physics and quantum physics. So this is what's important to understand about nanoscale technology.
What would you say out to students in India? Would you like to, give a word of advice?
This is very
Something
important.
would like to share something?
Students in India and anywhere in the world, of course, but India in particular, produce incredible, well-gifted and technically adept students that go all over the world. What I recommend them to do, and which is what I think VIT also understands, is that expand your horizons now. Realize that technology is becoming more and more convergent, more and more interdisciplinary. So please try to expand and to some level, get some knowledge of chemistry, physics, and even biology that may be incorporated in your field. So nanotechnology, now the physicists are talking to biologists, chemists. DNA is a physics material now as well. So these kinds of developments are just driving the changes in curriculum around the world. India is ready, I think VIT is going to spearhead some of this movement.
Oh, thanks. And so, on a lighter note, what do you feel great about India? I'm sure you must have traveled around India, got an opportunity to travel.
Well, the first thing that pops in my mind is the incredible hospitality of the Indian people to people from outside the country. I've never felt more at home, away from home, than in India. Secondly, the food is phenomenal. The use of all these different spices, even the vegetarian, which we're not used to so much in the West, is an eye-opener for me how incredibly tasty and just healthy all the food is here. The culture, of course, comes from this incredibly ancient culture. And there's a historical tie, because I happen to be a history buff as well.
Okay.
And to understand how the culture and history evolved. And my roots go back to Hungary. And even the peoples that migrated to Hungary, a lot of them also came from India many, many centuries ago. So we have a lot of ties with India all over the world, and some people are not aware. Finally, my life, I think, has changed because I came to Asia. I experienced all these different cultures, and to me, I'm forever grateful for that. Everyone should experience it. So yes, many things in India that absolutely just life-changing.
Oh, thank you. And did you ever get a chance to see a Bollywood movie? Did you like any of these?
Bollywood movie? I haven't seen yet,
Okay.
but I will go with some friends. I've heard a lot about the Bollywood, and very beautiful ladies and a lot of action.
Okay. So thanks a lot. I think it's been an honor for me personally to come and have a chat with you, and I think it's very fortunate VIT. I think it's one of the most hallmark moves, I would say, that somebody like you, as an eminent person like you, is coming here and teaching students. I think that's one of the most gracious things India could have done. I mean, I'm very happy with VIT, and I'm thanks to a lot to AIT also for the close cooperation.
Well, the honor is all mine. Pardon me. I'm honored, and I'm just absolutely overwhelmed by my experiences here. Let's make sure that VIT and AIT continue on this course. We have more interns coming from Pune. Let's keep on doing that. Let's work on the curriculum. Let's build joint nano centers that work that complement each other. If I don't have something, VIT will have something. These are the way things have to work. Nanotechnology is also changing the way people work together, and we need partners. Nanotechnology is too vast to do it alone. So let's do it as a partnership, and let's hope that the future is just brighter and brighter.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thanks a lot, sir. It's been really pleasure, sir.
Wonderful. Thank you. Okay.